2, 1.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
I'm real confused.
I'm not. All right, we're live now from
Hot dog.
we'll say San Fernando. Ah, and right out of the gate, Allensworth is rolling dice. So we will just begin right in medias res with five hunkered down in Joyce. And the situation is thus: Muffin Man has been sorely injured and is unconscious, hence
Oh,
his non-appearance. Right. So
yes.
five, you need medical help. Stat.
Ah, yes. STAT.
Yes.
Um, well, I'm gonna fire up the old Ubix specs and get out there. I'm gonna do a location like a geoping to see if there's any uh, any doctors or medical personnel in the area that could help us, and also don't actively hate us, because those kind of, we need someone who doesn't want to kill us and actually wants to save us. So that's the ping I'm saying, like medical help needed at whatever this fucking gold mine is called, or near here.
Oh shit, I have to check to see if I even have Ubix. I don't think I have Ubix.
You are gonna need those because we use them pretty constantly.
Well, so
In the meantime,
I'm at a local enclave.
Yeah, you can
so
be at the
somebody tells
rush.
you.
You can talk on the security camera. That's
Yeah.
pretty much the public Ubik is a security camera that pans back and forth, so you have to constantly shuffle around while you're maintaining eye contact. But it works.
Somebody just like runs over. It's like, hey, we need is there a doctor in this facility?
That's pretty much it. Like, I assume
Yeah,
you're the
there's a
doctor.
dog that is barking at you, pulling on your clothes, dragging you towards the security camera, and another interpreter is relaying the message like, "Oh, one of the dead presidents is calling for medical aid, but we don't. Are you a nurse or a vet? We're not
Uh,
too sure."
I got some skill like that. Let's see what I can do.
All right, well you talk to each other. I got dogs to take care of.
Okay.
So you're a medical professional. Are you a doctor? We need a doctor, or at least someone that can fix our buddy who's severely fucked up.
All right. You got specs? Point them at me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna walk over to the Muffin Man and give him like the full visual of all of his terrible weeping sores and puckering wounds.
Ooh boy.
Yeah. I mean, what do we
Uh,
do? I've been sticking fingers into his wounds, but he doesn't seem to respond.
you latent?
Me? No. I'm a socialist.
Okay.
Uh,
I mean, that's. I guess you're both pariahs in some ways.
No, I'm not infected at all. And oh, maybe he is. Maybe I should stop doing this.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking here. All right.
All right, one more.
Oh. Come on, man. All right. So let's see here. First thing I notice is that his femoral artery is nicked. So what I'm gonna need you to do is you got a lighter and you got a piece of metal.
Yes, I do. And I'm gonna grab a piece of metal and let it up on Muffin Man's pilot light on his blowtorch.
All right. Get it real hot, and we're gonna cauterize the wound. That should be enough time to get me there.
Okay, where do I put it? Just like I don't know where his artery is. Do I just jam it in there?
Okay, so you'll see us point a heavy blood flow right near his crotch, right up on his left leg.
Totally, yeah. Okay, so I stick it in there.
Stick it in there until it sizzles. It should start smelling like badly cooked pork.
Okay, well he smells like that all the time. But All right, is that good? Did I do it right? I mean, he's not bleeding as much.
I think you may have circumcised him twice.
All right, so where are you at? That should be enough to get me there in time.
Okay, I'm gonna send our geolocation to the rush, and we'll be. I got a truck. I don't want to leave these guys, but I can send you the geolocation to the rush if you can get here ASAP. And there we go, sent it through.
All right. This ain't free, by the way.
I mean, what is?
Just making sure you know. I've been fucked over in the past.
I mean, really, all we need is someone to save our friend before he becomes more like cooked pork.
All right, well, I'm on the way.
Alrighty, we'll see you soon.
All right, hooray!
With that,
And with that, you hustle your butt down there. Meanwhile, we
gonna
have-
spend a ration.
yes, it's actually fairly close, but it's still 2 rations just to cover that there distance. And we'll just movie cut you through all those legs. But meanwhile, below ground in the mine, Mill and Skidder, what are you doing?
So, I was just talking shit when I said you might have circumcised him twice, but he's actually gonna be okay, yeah.
I mean, we got some kind of medical professional coming. He doesn't appear to be bleeding as much. I mean, he still smells like that, but what are you gonna do?
I mean, like you said, he always smells like that.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy with a flamethrower. He always smells like pork.
Why? But like, how long is he gonna be?
I wish I could tell you, but he's not getting paler.
I mean,
Once you
Yeah.
get to a certain point of blood loss, it's less about pale and more about cold.
that's nice and all, but I was gonna ask when the doctor is gonna be here. I feel like
Oh.
he isn't gonna go out anytime soon. He
Well, it
doesn't.
sounds like this doctor doesn't have Ubix, so Ubix, whatever. It's too late to start debating that now. So I don't know when he's going to show up. I'm just going to keep applying pressure to the wounds and try to do what I can. Should I make a first aid roll?
No.
Okay.
We don't want to kill Rambo when he's not here.
I mean, come on. It'd be fun.
He's conveniently injured. It would be suck if he was conveniently injured and then we inconveniently murdered him.
Yeah. It's a good story, though.
Guess what? You came back. Your character died while you're gone. Anyhow, Mill, you and Skidder are down in the punch bot room. It's been disarmed. What do you do? Are you going?
Is this just another dead end?
You haven't walked to the end of it yet.
Well, let's walk to the end of it.
All right, so that's another ration for everybody that's walking that way, and yeah,
It's awful.
it meets up with that tunnel.
Okay. So this is the only unexplored area so far? Besides
Uh,
whatever's below the elevator?
Right, and potentially what's above the elevator as well.
Ah.
Doesn't this just connect like so?
Yes, exactly.
Oh. Well, what the hell?
There's just the elevator room left.
Really?
Oh shoot.
Well, how do we... What? How did they possibly operate the elevator from an unreachable, Because the elevator is in this room. It's
Yes.
the
Yes.
car. So someone got off of it and then turned the power off on the floor below it?
Or somewhere.
Huh.
Yeah, so the elevator shaft, if you recall or don't recall, because it's been a while, there's space above the elevator, and there's, of course, the shaft below. It's not, like, cranked all the way to the ceiling.
Okay.
What did they end up recovering from the punch bot? I know it wasn't much.
Just parts.
Yep. Parts and the old auto gun.
Wait, so we can like rappel down the elevator shaft,
You can try whatever you want.
right? Is there any rope?
Always a good thing when you hear a GM say that.
He gives us that all the time. He's like, you can try it. And then like 5 people get shot in the face.
Yeah, there are no hypotheticals.
I mean, to be completely fair, if the elevator is down below you guys, there is a set of cables that you could easily climb.
Yeah, but like, do you want to risk climbing down those?
Sure. I will go to the elevator room and yeah.
Okay, so from the exploring the rest of the tunnel, right? That was the one ration. Go back up to the punch bot room. That's another. Then
Jesus.
go back over to the lantern room. We'll just put the old lantern room on the map for a second. The lantern room, and then to go up to the elevator. So that's 1, 2, 3. But you're there.
Right.
You're at the elevator.
All right, I will climb the cables down, I guess.
All right, give me an athletics roll.
It works.
Oh, you're fine. All right. So, you're climbing down. Skidder, are you following?
Okay. Yeah. This is. Who am I kidding? Everything we do is a bad idea.
Yup.
Okay, yeah. Athletics.
You don't have to follow. I can like you can just get on the elevator and I can turn it on. If you don't want to risk it.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think the elevator is much safer. Where's my athletics? Okay. Go. Fuck.
All right, Skidder. So you're gonna take some stun to your hands as you're just like fucking around on these cables, like burning your hands, trying to get a good grip, sliding around. So let's.
Okay.
Holy crap.
You can divide that between both arms as you wish, but it's just 10 stun.
Jesus.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome. But all right, so Mill, you're looking down. You're climbing thought. You're climbing down, and you see there's looks like a tunnel entrance, like pretty close to where you are. And then you pan your flashlight down, and you see maybe another one, but then it's just too dark. But the tunnel continues down, or the elevator shaft continues down. But you see 2 tunnels, one higher and one lower.
Oh, I'll go to the higher one. I
Okay.
guess.
All right. So that's one ration to crawl into this tunnel, and you can give Skidder a little lift into it as well.
Okay.
All right. So in this room, sub-level 1, room 1, right? This is a room, Mill. It's like a room for you. You see bundles of explosives, crates of explosives, old
Nice.
matches, gas cans, just all the goodies. All the fun parts of mining, they're here in this room.
Nice.
And there's a little tunnel that leads further in, but this is just like a small storage room filled with things that explode.
I will make
and
note
also
of it
matches.
and move on.
All right. Do you guys want to draw the map, or do you want me to draw the map?
I'll leave that to the gentleman exploring.
All right, explorers, you got to add that shit to the map.
Still not really sure about the.
So you are in the elevator. So you can end the first floor here, right? This is the first floor.
Uh-huh.
And then you've gone down a floor. And you're in like room 1 of, basement 1. If that makes sense. So you can just start a new drawing. There you go. Perfect. Wonderful. All right. It's
And you said
another
there's
ration to
two
crawl.
tunnels.
What?
So there's 2 tunnels.
Yeah, so there's B1 and B2. You chose B1.
Oh.
Yep.
How do you?
There's text underneath the same drawing thing. You can draw a little text box. So
Yeah, so if that's the explosive room B1, that's fine. Yep, so another ration to move deeper in. Skitter and Mill, go for it. Alright, you got your flashlights, everything's bright and shiny, and in this room, it takes you back, it's a little bit of a trip. You're looking at these boxes, they're like dark green with like white trim. They're shiny plastic. You crack one open and it's kind of like spongy around the lid. And you're looking at other stuff. Skitter, you found a whole bunch of plastic bags within plastic bags. The lettering's all faded and shitty. But yeah, you open one up, just curious, and it's like this big, wispy plastic bag sort of thing. Yeah, what do you think you found, gentlemen?
Are these like, how everyone has shopping bags and shopping bags at home? Is this?
This is the horde. This is what we came for, boys.
So you found camping supplies, camping antiques. You've got old emergency ponchos and old coolers, like aluminum and glass-lined coolers.
what?
Yeah.
Like, are these like? These are before the fall, like when this mine was still used for gold. Yeah.
No.
Not that old?
They're definitely not like, modern or recent. They're definitely pre-antique. But they're not like, Pioneer fridges. They're like maybe 1960s camping equipment.
Oh, okay.
So like useful, kind of janky, but everything's in great condition.
Well, I don't know what half this stuff is, but it could be useful.
Yeah, it's definitely useful. Yeah, either of you can give me a foresight roll, but choose one of you.
I think I have a 2 in foresight.
My foresight is worse. Roll, please.
I did it.
All right. Yes. So this is definitely cash one. But if you want to get this crap up the elevator and onto the truck, you might need some padding, or to not just like put it on your back and hump it up the cables. You might need to take some more care because it is old, but it's worth pennies. It's worth a bunch of bounty for sure. And then there's another tunnel that leads further in. But we will pop back up top for the nonce. All right, Allensworth, you have arrived.
All right. So I show up, and is anyone there?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
you
there's
see a big old truck.
giant 18-wheeler. Who wants to describe Joyce?
I'll give it a shot. It's an armored truck, but I mean not like an actual armored truck. It is a homemade armored truck. Got a big old plow on the front end, chains on the tires, spikes and gun ports all over it. It looks pretty gnarly. It also looks like it's
So-
been through hell.
So it's a fucking killdozer, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, essentially. Except you can actually get out of it.
You forgot the best parts.
What are the best parts?
The neon underglow and
We didn't-
the
we
candy
put-
skullgirls painted all over it.
I don't remember any of these, but they sound gnarly. So that's definitely on there.
Be owned by a meth head trucker who.
Oh yeah, that's true. So it's got like a gnarly
Paints the
lizard
rainbow.
portrait on one side, and then like a whole bunch of like crazy skull girls on the other.
Well,
You'd have to assume that this is what you're looking for.
so I'm guessing this is what anime is. Like, my kid keeps telling me to get into anime, so
So I'm gonna hear somebody talking about something like, "Hey, are you the guy?"
you who are you again?
I'm 5. Look, we got a guy down
5.
here. Are you the medical guy?
Yep,
Okay, you
I
gotta
unsling-
come up in here.
I unsling my trauma pack.
All right, let's have
It's a big ol'
description
fuck
of you
off.
guys.
So, like personally, what we look like.
Yes, the characters.
Ellensworth, the first thing you notice about him is that he is a very short man who tries to give off the idea that he's much taller than he is. Slightly on the older side, maybe late 40s. Ripped up military fatigues that have been heavily patched. Got a piece strapped to his side, and at first you thought it was a backpack, but it looks like it's a fucking mobile trauma ward that he carries with him.
Nice. Yeah. So the man you see pop out of the truck is slight, a little gaunt. Maybe in better days he probably would have had fuller cheeks. He's wearing like a tattered overcoat. Doesn't appear to be wearing much for armor, which you think is probably kind of weird. Balding, gray hair, salt and pepper. He looks like he's I don't know, 40, but who can tell with the stress of living in the fall.
And going out into the fucking wilderness.
Right. He's got glasses, just round, old-timey style glasses. They're not like pince nez or anything, but just round glasses. And if you notice, one of them has it's got a gap in it, so it looks like he cut a different set of glasses lenses and put them into these frames. And that's the guy who's waving at you like, "You got to get in here. Our buddy is dying." I tried to save his leg, but he's still bleeding, and he has
All right.
lost a lot of color.
All right. Get inside. All right, I'm gonna need you as an extra pair of hands. How much do you know about trauma gear?
I have like basic first aid stuff, not gear, but I've done some basic first aid, but I'm no doctor.
All right. Well, that makes 2 of us. Let's get going.
All right, you tell me where to put my hands and what to do with them, and hopefully we can save this poor bastard.
All right. So looking at him, Market, what is the first thing that's wrong with him? You want me to roll ER nurse?
Sure, you can do that.
All right. That is a
Yeah.
9 over 2.
Okay, so this guy is suffering multiple wounds. Looks like he was shot in the head at one point. He's also like stabbed through the leg with an arrow, and generally just kind of beaten into the ground. And he seems to have like passed out from blood loss, but he's probably maybe, his prospects aren't so grim. He doesn't need to be medevaced immediately or anything.
Well, good news is apparently you have Rasputin on your team. Gotta feed him a poison cake and it'll be done.
I mean, look, we don't have a river nearby that we can roll him into to make him get better, so I don't know what to tell you.
Alright. Hold up. I'm gonna pull out my first aid kit and spend 2 charges. What, just from this look, what is the worst section of him? What is like the most likely to kill him?
The shot to his head.
Alright.
Like he's missing an ear.
Seeping wounds are bad, so we need to take care of this. Your friend here has obviously got a few burns on him. I hope he doesn't mind only having 1 ear from now on.
I'm sure he'll be fine. And the burns, he might have done that to himself. He
All
carries
right.
a flamethrower.
Don't need to know about his kinks.
There's
Not that kind of doctor.
What the hell happened there?
Oh, you
I
did the
don't know.
plus. You just need to put in the number.
Gotcha.
Ooh. I like the first one
Oh,
better.
God.
But okay.
Good thing I spent 2 charges, because that is 13 over 10. So, just barely. So I take whatever the fucking blowtorch he has, and grab one of the corrugated, I don't know, it's an aggressive Retsuko vinyl, or like iron thing. So he's gonna have a anime red panda just burned on the side of his head from now on.
I think he'll be fine with that.
Oh, dude, he's so into that.
Again, don't need to hear about his kinks. I'm just here to make sure he doesn't die.
All right.
Well, stop making it so sexy.
Well, as you guys perform kink surgery, we'll go back underground. All right, Mill and Skidder. You're wiggling your way into the next room. Up ahead, it smells a little bit different. As you're winding your way through this cramped little tunnely space, there's no dust on the ground. It seems like well swept. It just smells. It doesn't smell like a tunnel anymore. It doesn't smell like a mine. It's starting to smell like maple syrup and popcorn. And then you breach the little tunnel entrance. There's like a curtain door. What? Oh, that's a scroll button. And, Milt, you can give me an explosives roll. Or demolitions, whatever it is you have.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, no!
I'm gonna will that to just a regular failure.
Okay.
Lame.
Skidder and Milt, give me athletics rolls.
In the explosives room.
Athletics, you say?
Yes, athletics, I say.
Oh no. Let me double check something really quick. Okay. Yes, that's fine.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
No, that's okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It's just
That's
a regular failure.
failure.
Alright.
I think I'm still gonna use some will.
Oh,
since
yeah?
I'm just thinking, my hands are half gone. I think my head's half gone. No, it's more than half gone. I don't have much else to lose.
Yeah, nobody does. It's a good thing you called the doctor. or the trauma surgeon, nurse, professional nurse,
That's better. I make it this time.
Mr. McHealy me. What are you re-rolling? It just flips it.
Oh, duh. Never mind.
Yeah,
I
so
thought-
it's a 12 over 6 instead of a tie roll. All right. So you guys, thank your lucky stars as the curtain, as you like yank it aside to like get a better look into this room. There's just like one of those like propane explosions. You know, like when you try to light the grill and you like think you got it, and then all of a sudden your eyebrows are burnt off. That's basically what happens. The curtain's gone, everything's in flames. The tunnel is sort of on fire as like little gooey bits of like jelly. They're just on fire in the hallway, and just somehow, miraculously, you guys have just come out like burnt toast, but no real damage.
Okay. Can we like stomp out the burning curtain?
Well, you can give me self-control rolls versus trauma, because oh my god, we almost just maybe got our faces melted off.
They're in a mine, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think fire in a mine is a bad thing. Maybe. I don't know.
Nah.
Yeah, it's the worst thing.
Harder and harder to breathe.
Oh my god. Self-control. Good. Crit success.
Crit
Hey.
success. Okay. All right, but yes, as Chris pointed out, it is getting harder and harder to breathe. So these little transits that have been costing one ration, they're just gonna cost 2 to kind of symbolize that. But so you're pretty much okay. Oh, another day, another thread from dying. In this room.
What kind of mine was this?
It was
was
a gold mine turned tourist trap.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about like a Centralia situation.
No.
Good.
No, we're not going to play Silent Hill until the end of time.
No. I mean, we'll see.
I don't know the reference.
Centralia, Pennsylvania is built on a giant underground coal field. It lit on fire and is still on fire and is expected to be on fire for the next 10,000 years. And it regularly produces toxic sulfurous gas clouds and a constant rain of ash. And people still live there.
Oh, I thought it screamed sometimes too. Or was that something else?
No, I mean, there's gas pockets and whole sections of the town sometimes fall into the ever-burning maw underneath Centralia. But, yeah, it's a real place.
Pennsylvania's
So
toxic ghost town.
yes. Yeah.
That's the one.
So,
It's
so you're
middle
not
ass
quite there, but you're here in Mill. You're looking at the posters. You're pretty much the only one that would ever piece this together. All the faces. Like when you take an eraser and you try to erase something in like a magazine, how everything just kind of like gets smeary until there's a hole in it. That's what's happened to all of these posters. Everybody's eyes, like everybody's faces, hair. There's like, pictures of families, just, celebrities tacked up all over the place. Some of them have been burned off the wall now, but others just have like their faces kind of effaced or erased.
That's spooky.
What do you guys do? There's like a sleeping corner, it looks like. Art supplies.
So
That's
this is like a dorm.
Where the nightmares sleep.
Yeah, it looks kind of like somebody's room. There's not
mean-
like bunk beds, but yeah, it looks like somebody sleeps here
Should
sometimes.
I do like a scavenging roll
Oh, that sounds perfect.
or a spot hidden? That's not even a thing in this game.
It's not a thing.
Nope.
Skitter, you can give me an awareness, and if Mill, you want to do the scavenge roll,
Or I could
vice
do
versa.
the awareness. Yeah, I have a 4 in both, so
It's up to you. I'm gonna be honest though, the awareness thing sounds slightly more important. I don't know why. Might be because we just dealt with a firebomb, but what are you feeling?
I'll do the awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do you have Apophenia overlay on your?
Actually, I think I might. Do.
Because I can roll I can roll 6 for scavenging, but I
I've
can
got it.
roll. Okay.
That brings it up to a 4.
Neat.
Oh, nicely done.
Neat.
All right. So Mill, you're doing the awareness. Skitter, you find, some protein bars, some trail mix. You're feeling like, oh, okay, I might not die from hunger after all. You found a refresh's worth of rations,
Oh, that's nice.
and Mill. You're looking around. Things have been burned away. There's posters, but you eye some electrical work. There's a bulb that's not turned on, but there is a bulb, and there are cables running through it, from it, and out of the room.
Oh, back from where we came?
It looks like they go into the floor, like they crawl down the wall and go into the floor.
Huh. But otherwise, this is a dead end?
Yeah, the cables, you can see like the little hole that they go into, but yeah.
Okay. So I guess we gotta go through the other... Or go down the elevator shaft to the other...
Well, you can give me a foresight roll if you want. I won't force you to.
So is it just you and I don't know what to call him.
Oh, we call him the Muffin Man.
I was gonna call him Over Easy.
I mean, we call him the Muffin Man. He's usually pretty baked.
I can tell. So just you and him
Oh no,
raiding
no.
a mine?
No, we got a couple of friends that are down there right now. Do you happen to have Ubix specs? Because
You could take Muffin
I
Man's.
mean, yeah. Well, here, throw these on, and we'll patch in, see how they're doing down there.
I'm not big into the whole toy thing, but I guess if you want, I can borrow them.
Yeah, I mean, he's not used them. Hell, he's
All
barely
right.
breathing.
Well, with luck, I'll be breathing by the end of the night.
Fingers crossed.
Keep compressing those lungs, by the way.
Oh yeah. My bad. My bad. Yeah.
All right,
I
Mill,
get so caught up in.
you made your roll, it looks like. Oh, you succeeded your roll. Even better.
Yeah.
Okay, so the electrical cable that you found, it goes into a hole in the ground, and you're like, a hole in the ground. It doesn't look like it was like, it wasn't like drilled. It looks like the ground here for whatever reason is not as it's like dirt or hard clay rather than stone. So it looks like this whole room has been chiseled out or shoveled out. And you could probably get through the floor if you wanted to.
I don't really want to do that.
Okay. Fair enough.
I would rather take the cables and see if we can get under, because collapsing a whole room in a mine doesn't sound great.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. That sounds good and smart to me. Go for it, dude.
I'm just reminded of that Simpsons where everybody stuck it down at the bottom of a well, and they're like, "Now we got to dig our way out of this hole." And they go, "No, dig up, stupid." And you guys might just be in that situation.
All right. So, yeah, you want to go back to the elevator shaft, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's 6 rations. So you burned all the air out of this level.
Okay.
As you sweat your way through the tunnels, we will go back up top. You turn the Ubix on if you're using the GhoulNet 5.
Yep.
You see your compatriots huffing and puffing, and they're at the elevator shaft, and it looks like Mill's waving his flashlight up and down, trying to decide if he should climb up and get the hell out of here or go down even further.
Okay. And Allensworth, I assume, can see the same thing.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna say, hey, Allensworth. So, see, we may or may not have marked an entire group of people that deal with very specific high-price items, and this may or may not be their secret hideout. But it's all about liberating things from the few and giving them to the masses. So that's what we're doing here.
Just, I sigh deeply. Who are you fucking with?
I mean, they call themselves Equivalent Exchange.
Who
And
were
there's a
you
long-
fucking with? I don't give a shit about their names. What were they like?
They were like small time.
Bourgeoisie.
They were petty bourgeoisie.
Not even
They were
They're
just
exorbitant prices for their luxury
Boy.
goods.
I work for a living. I don't know what that means.
okay. They charged too much for things that didn't matter, and now they're all dead.
Well, that sounds like a real stupid political gang war, but
Oh no, it wasn't political. It was all about hand lotion.
mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna
Sure
leave
it
that
was.
there.
All right, well, whatever. I'm sure your money pays.
I mean, theirs does, and that's what we're here for.
All right. So,
what
I'm
about you? Where are you from?
Montana.
I mean, that's not too far from here. Whereabouts? Near Billings?
Farther west, closer to Missoula and Bozeman. So, I've been walking for a while.
So, did the fire that came through end up like hitting you guys up there, or?
Yeah, my boy and I were at Glacier, but we got out. Tried to do some good, but that doesn't matter. So, are we gonna talk, or do we have work to do? Like, I'm sure your friends down there are dying, because obviously y'all don't have a sense of self-preservation.
Generally, no, but I'll tell you the truth. I don't want to go down there.
Well, maybe you have a sense of self-preservation.
You are totally welcome to go down there, but I gotta work this guy's legs, when someone drowns and you need to pump their legs so that they can continue breathing. Isn't that what I do?
It's okay. You can be a coward.
No, I mean, I'm a medical professional, right? Pump the legs, keep them breathing.
Okay, coward.
All right, well, have fun in the death pit mine. I got you on Ubik, so if you need anything, call and we'll see.
All right. So, somebody who's down there, you get a ping from Muffin Man.
Mill, you get a ping from Muffin Man.
What?
You get a ping from Muffin Man.
Isn't he unconscious?
You get a ping from his Ubix.
I will poke him back.
You see a person you have never seen before in your goddamn life.
I mean, we were probably all connected up
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the Ubix, so I have seen you.
All right. So you dead down there yet?
Nope. Just a little burnt, but
Look around. Let me see the area.
I point my flashlight and Ubix around the elevator shaft.
I wave when he points the camera
Alright.
at me.
So I'm gonna make a foresight check. I feel like that's the one that makes the most sense here, as I try to figure out the damage and see what the fuck they've done.
Okay.
Hey, Skidder, you guys find anything? Like anything worthwhile?
Found a bunch of old camping gear.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so how fucked are they?
Well,
I got punched in the head. I think that's what, or I got shot in the head. I don't remember which one.
yeah. Everybody's
One of
been
those.
like shot in the head and the arm and is in pretty rough shape. And you know, you can tell that their faces are blackened and dirty, and it doesn't just look like from dirt. Definitely some ash and smoke inhalation.
One of you started a fire down there, didn't you?
Yeah, actually, what was that? It was some sort of booby trap?
Must have been.
Yeah. There's booby traps and auto turrets and a punch bot.
This is a punch bot.
There was.
Do you have any
Punch bot?
schematics or a map you can send me so I can go down there and save your fucking asses? Because you're all gonna die if you
Yeah.
don't seek some fucking medical attention. And congratulations, you got me.
We could just give you directions, you know, word of mouth.
Yeah, I don't trust any of your words of mouth. Looking at how you're all nearly dead.
I'm just gonna pop in and be like, I'm fine.
Just like,
Yes, you have a sense of self-preservation. I appreciate that about you.
Thanks.
just
I
like
think this new guy's my buddy.
he's even more sarcastic than
He
you.
appreciates your cowardice.
Look, guys, when the firefight broke out and you guys all got shot in the face, I was crying behind a car. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
the sensible thing to do.
All right, so you share with him your map as you know it. Allensworth, you believe you'll be able to navigate down there. It doesn't seem too hard. It's a left and a straight, and then you're at the elevator. Or a right and a straight, and you're at the elevator.
Wow. Y'all really
Actually-
fucked the dog here, didn't you?
Actually, can I, isn't there, can we power the elevator?
Well,
Is there like a console or something?
you could follow the cables, but they go through the hole in the floor that you found. The electrical cables. And then the elevator ones, they go to the elevator, down, and up above the elevator. The elevator's in between B1 and whatever is on the second floor, if that makes sense. Elevator's at first floor, there's a second floor, you're on B1.
Wait, what?
There is a floor above the first floor.
Oh. There's not a B2?
There is a B2. There is
Four
maybe even
floors in total?
more than B2,
Oh.
but you couldn't see that far.
Alright. We can wait for Allensworth in the one elevator room. Elevator shaft
All right.
room.
Sure. So each junction Allensworth costs 1 ration. So to get to where they are is 1, 2, 3. Let me just double check that. 1, 2, 3. It's 4 to get to them. It's 4 to get to the elevator, and then 1 more to clamber down to where they are.
So I just get to the elevator shaft and I look down.
Yep, you see them.
How young are they?
What do you guys look like?
Oh. Do you want to go first?
Go for it, Skidder.
Oh, okay. Well, Skitter is like. Oh God, what is Skitter? It's been forever since I had to visualize him. Skitter.
Sculptula.
Oh God, yes. The first thing you notice is this shiny ass tarantula belt buckle wrapped around his waist. The next is the now slightly burnt fringe he's wearing, and the last is a well-worn cowboy hat. All in all, he looks like a a cowboy who's been doing this for a few years too long. Uh, his actual age is probably closer to like mid-30s.
Wow.
It's a look.
All right. Any standout equipment that he's gonna notice on you?
I mean, there is the bow. I think I still have my shield on me, and a sword. Yes, that's it. Kind of breaks the aesthetic, but I prefer it this way.
I just shake my head.
All right, Mill. What do you
No.
look like?
Mill is like even before he was a latent, because he recently got turned into a fucking latent. He's like a sickly looking, lanky dude with like lank dark hair that he usually wears in a top knot. He half of like he's wearing a tank top, and you can see that half of his like torso is covered in like hash marks because he's a cultist of the Black Math. Which, is like obsessed with kill death ratios for zombies. Or
This may surprise you.
Casualties.
I know what the Black Math are, Mill.
cool. Are you a fellow adherent?
No,
Are
I'm
you-
not I'm not an idiot.
What?
There's a reason I'm up here and you two are down there.
I mean,
What's the reason? You also walked into that mine.
true.
Somehow I'm still alive and all the traps have been sprung.
Yeah. So we're doing good work.
Sure. That's what you're doing. Right.
All right.
There's a rope, right?
Yeah, there's the cables that the elevators rides up and down.
I can't believe I'm fucking doing this. And down I climb. Action trauma surgeon go.
You can do it. Just don't crit fail.
All right. This would be what, an athletics check?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, what is that roll there?
That
Oh,
was
it's
his
Foresight
foresight.
or something.
Yeah.
Just to see how fucked you two were.
Oh.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna spend a will to turn that into a success.
Fair enough. All right.
'Cause-
Your legs get tangled, and you briefly like flop downwards in the elevator shaft. You're dangling there, but then you just like grit your teeth, squeeze your legs around the cables, and wiggle yourself back upright, and then swing over to the side when Mill and Skitter bring you in. So you're on B1.
All right. Let's take a look at you two. So quick check. Who's more damaged? Who's more hurt?
I'm pretty hurt. I'm probably not as bad as Skitter, honestly.
I mean, I can't feel my hands, so
You got like straight up punched by a punch bomb,
Oh.
right?
yeah, I think it punched my face. Yeah,
And Mill, you also got shot in the head.
Mm-hmm.
So they both look rough.
Oh, I got shot in the head, and then some Someone did some shitty first aid on me.
Oh, that was me. Hand raised right here.
All right, let's take a look at this. Wow, that is just some sloppy bandaging.
Guilty.
Look, you're already seeping through. God damn.
Right. So we're also playing with the permanent damage rules. So Samil's like, he's had his first aid done as well as it can be done.
Wow.
But Skitter, I don't believe, has received any treatment.
All right, well, there's nothing I can do with compression here. You're probably going to have some sort of gangrenous aspect to you. But
maggots.
that's not on me. We can remove that later. All right, you belt buckle. Come here.
Okay. You can call me Skitter.
Okay.
There's a
Okay, belt buckle.
tarantula on my belt buckle, and I go by Skitter. I just got that.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
I'm detecting sarcasm. I think it's the brain damage.
Well, you're
Nice roll.
real good at this. You figured it out. So that is a 13 over 6 with a natural 10 black. I believe that means I can heal 10 stun or 5 killing.
Yes.
I have
So-
so much stun. What are you healing? Because I have so much.
What's most
Well, I don't know what
wounded
you're
on ya?
fucking. Yeah, what's worst?
I'm gonna go with my head, because like, if that goes out, it just goes bad.
Alright, so heal 10 stun
Okay.
in your little head.
Yeah, you fucking need that.
Thank you.
So basically, what I do is I see you're woozy, so I just pull some ammonium chloride out of my trauma bag. Mix it like it's a little glass vial. I cover it in cotton balls, and I just crush it under your nose.
Wow. Oh, ow. Okay. That's
So
Smelling salts.
yes, it is.
why. Why are you doing this? I'm awake. Don't you use that on like half dead people?
No, you use it on people who are so woozy that they can't really understand what's going on, and you need that.
I
Dude.
I think I'm just like that.
All the more reason to do it, because... Jeez.
God, what if I
Anyone
had
who...
a concussion this entire time? Like, God, I hit my head really bad in like '06. What if I had it since then?
Wouldn't 06 be like 30 years ago?
Well, he's in his 30s, so yeah.
Hey, Ellsworth, I'm going to leave that to you to explain to him.
You're the doctor, or trauma
Jesus.
nurse. 5.
Fucking
Give me
Christ.
a self-control roll.
Sure. Big money, no whammies. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. It's just 1 to detachment for letting the new stranger guy just go down with your friends. But
Yeah, he
you know,
seems fine.
yeah, you got to watch Muffin Man's body and make sure no bears come and run off with it. So I guess that's
Yeah.
important.
Honestly,
I literally
Dogs.
could just be some rando assassin sent out to fuck you guys up.
I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, it wouldn't be hard to trap you down there if you kill my 2 comrades.
I mean, he's probably more worried about you, like we are, like murderous maniacs.
That's also
Please
super
be there.
true.
Who
Everybody
murdered a poor truck
murders.
driver and stole his truck.
Nobody knows that. All
The
right,
less
but
you know about our backstory,
team
the
team
better.
tunnels and trolls. You going down more, or you going up, or what's your next attack?
Gonna go down, I guess.
Ooh,
Okay.
you find a wild Tom Hanks.
All right, so from this vantage mill, you can see more of the tunnel below you, or more of the shaft. It looks like off on the other side, opposite side from you guys, there's another little tunnel. It looks small and like not official. There's no like wooden frame holding it up, but it does appear to be dug out. And then further down the shaft, you do see another tunnel on your side, leading into the hill, into the mountain again, but still far down. You can't see quite all the way, or it's just black down there. But your flashlight doesn't seem to like reach the bottom.
Wait, I don't get it. There's 3 branches off this next floor.
No, you see B2, you see B3,
Uh-huh.
and you see I don't know.
Wait, there's a
B
B3?
1.5.
I'm so confused.
You see B2.
Okay, we're on B1 right now.
Yes, you're on
right?
B1. You're looking down the
I
shaft,
see
right?
B2. Yeah. Okay.
So this is the shaft, right? You're on
Uh-huh.
B1, B2. You see B3, and you see like B 1.5.
Oh,
And
okay.
the bottom. So where do you try to maneuver to next?
I'll try to check out what this little tunnel is.
Okay.
B1.5.
All right, that's an athletics roll to swing down the chasm and go for it. And this will just be one for the group. All right, fair enough.
Oh,
All right,
I will. Let me check. I'll will it. Whatever.
okay, all right. So Mill gets down there first, and then he kind of like brings the cables over, and he holds them there. Mill, do you have resistance?
I have 1.
All right, give me a roll. But who's going first, Allensworth or Skitter?
No, I'm not going first at all. I'm not stupid.
come on, new guy.
I've got it. I've got it.
Okay.
I actually like this newbie. Okay, what's up? Tell me.
Okay. Well, Mill failed his resistance roll, so Skitter, you can give me an athletics roll to make yourself a soft landing. And if you fail, you just have a rough landing.
Okay.
Who knew jumping around in the dark could be quite exhausting?
It's fine. I've got this.
Nice.
You do.
All right. Yep. So you're down there. So Allensworth, you don't
Well-
need to make a roll.
I can like scout around, but
Well, if you so all right, if you're gonna help Skitter hold the cables, then Allensworth won't have to make a roll
okay.
to get down.
do that.
Well, I do have resistance, so I guess I will help with that. Let me spend a ration.
Oh no, you don't need to spend. You don't need
Yeah.
to make a roll. You can just spend a ration to get down
Okay.
because they're holding the cables to the side, so you can just kind of like take your time and slide down. It's anchored as opposed to just like flopping around in the shaft.
I have to admit, guys, this is very out of my norm, because at this point in our Red Markets games, there would have been like 4 self-control checks, and somebody would be screaming about trying to murder each other.
We work pretty well together as a team, but we just like murder everyone we come across generally.
Yeah, no, the 10K does not work together well as a team. Freelance goes hard, just not in the right ways.
All right, so you are down at a little sidey widey. All right, so it's a ration to get down this short tunnel. Who's going first?
I will.
Okay. All right. Mill, you squirt down there. This is a thing you've seen before. There are, straws, basins, troughs filled with dirt, and there's seems to be also like a little pump in the middle of this thing. So you've discovered a little tiny shitty little indoor farm, but the grow lights are turned off. But they obviously grow stuff down here, and there is a light switch.
I'll flick the light switch.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Well, I will pull out a carrot or whatever. What? There any actual like food on the vine?
Yeah. You could there's food in here. Not
Can I
like a lot,
some
but
of
there's
it?
food. Yeah, you can. You can refresh your rations there.
Cool.
Oh, 5. What are you belly aching about?
Well, it's because my belly's aching. I just wanted to do a first aid check on myself and heal some of my gut damage.
Or you could talk to the fucking professional that
I mean,
you
you're-
literally hired on.
You're in the middle of a hole somewhere. I'm not worried about you. I was going to see what kind of drugs we got in this kit.
What kit?
I got a first aid kit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but I didn't spend any, so nope.
Well, that's a fail. So 2 of your tummy holes are permanent.
No, my tum holes,
Yeah.
my tum-tums.
Yep.
Oh, you got a little bit of heartburn. Buttercup.
All right, Mel. So you found the farm. You grew some carrots. You're happy.
Yum. All right, let's go down to B2.
All right, B2 is gonna be a ration and a climb check for somebody to get there first, and not to say rinse and repeat, but rinse and repeat.
Cool.
Alrighty.
I made it.
Yeah, it looks like you did. B2. Oh, okay. All right. So you gotta chug along here, this little tunnel. It's gonna be a ration. Anybody following you? Or are you guys gonna stay down at the farm?
I'm here if there is, like, I am a backup gun at the best. At the worst of times, I am here to fix damage at the best. So, I'll need me. I'm fine. I'm just gonna be smoking.
You're smoking in an underground mine.
No, I'm not actually fucking smoking. I'm not stupid. Vaping. Which is worse, admittedly, out of character.
All right, Skidder, you following Mill? You're staying to babysit Allensworth.
I'll babysit.
I do not need a babysitter. Y'all need a babysitter.
Oh, shut up! I'm babysitting you.
Y'all need a
Okay.
you folks need a suicide pact.
I think
This
they
is a
have
suicide
one.
pact, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's
Oh Jesus.
Yep. Anyhow, so Mill, you squeeze into this room. You shine your miracle flashlight around. Oh, what glory be! There are contraptions. They look like they're manually operated. There's like reservoirs for material at the top of them. There's little like presses. And you see like jars, like brown glass jars, just like filled with look like mothballs. Stoppered with old-timey corks and whatnot. So you see like these big Baroque presses that make little balls in one corner, and then on the other side of the room, you see what look like just like old 3D printers.
What are these balls?
You like take one out and
Sniff it?
sure. You can give me a criminality roll. That'll work.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay. So these are pill makers.
Huh.
Like, before they had factories, you had to, like, make dough and then put the medicine in the dough and, like, press it into a pill.
Huh.
So this is Cash 2, are the pill makers. And the 3D printers.
Hey, you two, look around. Take a look at a few labels.
Yeah. Okay. I'll pick up some jars. And are there any labels on the jars?
They're like some labels, like handwritten shit, just like, you know, maybe aspirin. That seems to be about all they've been making, if anything. It might not even be real aspirin, but that's what it says. It says maybe aspirin.
Are the 3D printers actually making anything?
They're not making anything currently. They're not plugged in, but they're just kind of there.
And is this a dead end?
Nope, there's another tunnel. It goes to the right, or further in.
This would be a really good way to make money. Too bad I am just an ER nurse and not an actual doctor. Otherwise, I'd be able to actually look at and like figure out what the chemistry of it was.
Well, it doesn't seem to be any like compounds for mixing things. It's just the like pill press.
I'll take one.
You'll take a pill?
Try.
All right. Have fun with that.
Just
Just taking pills.
you,
got shot
you
in the
some
I'll give you a will point for that, Mel, for your waste not want not there. It's best of luck to you. Do you move further in the tunnel or do you?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's another ration, and an awareness roll as well.
Success.
All right, so this room, you know, you're crawling through the little tunnel there. You cross underneath the arch, and you're like, oh, I knew there had to be one around here someplace. I knew somewhere in this stupid, silly mine there had to be a generator. So you found it. You know, the mechanical apparatus is all there. Looks like there's like some backup fuel, but that might not be like the entire solution. Maybe there's more fuel someplace else. Maybe there isn't. There's, you know, a couple dry jerry cans. You know, you bang them around, they're all empty. But you also notice that there seems to be like a hell of a lot of cables coming out of this generator and just like hitting the floor. And, you know, you're walking around and you notice that chicken wire or, you know, something of that nature is just covering the entire floor of this room.
Oh.
Uh,
Well, with GhoulNet, I'm going to tell him, like, hey, it looks like that's going to be a serious, like, electrified floor. If you turn that on, you may be electrified.
Huh.
I mean, the other end of that is if you got any kind of, like, electronics or mechanical knowledge, you could probably unhook
Yeah.
it before you start the generator.
Can I try to do a mechanics?
You sure can.
I will spend 5 off of my toolbox.
Give me a self-control roll first, though.
Yikes.
Well, this is too stress, right? It's just stressful, you know, being down in this shitty mine. You know, you gotta cart back some camping antiques and some pill makers. Now you have to deal with this stupid floor just so you can see. But yeah, go ahead and give me that mechanics to, not fuck up entirely and die.
Oops.
Oops.
That sounds encouraging.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta love a good oops.
Everything's
Oh,
fine.
that's nothing.
Everything's fine. All right, so you're working on the generator. You don't blow up the floor. 5, what are you doing?
Ooh, I'm gonna do a little bit of networking, see if there's any new drugs, or relatively recent drugs that have been floating around relative to this mining area.
Oh, right.
Maybe I could nail down exactly whatever it was that I saw Mill eat. Which,
Sure.
you do you, Mill.
Yeah, give me a research or a networking.
Do a little bit of networking, see if anybody's talking about the new stuff coming out.
All right.
I just tried to roll. I am not seeing it. Is anybody seeing it?
No one is seeing it.
Okay, I'll try it again.
There
Oh no,
goes.
it just went through.
Okay,
Crap, how do I undo? Okay, oh shit, it just went, fuck.
it's fine. So you failed the first time.
Sure.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I could will it and do it. Yeah, I'll just will it and do a regular old success.
Oh, okay.
Well, the good news is that death is a part of life.
Yes. Exactly. The good news is, death is a part of life. The other good news is that what doesn't kill you doesn't kill you. But the bad news is there's nothing really good coming out of here. As far as you can tell, yeah, like maybe some of the equivalent exchange people have been like selling the pills to other people who have then been selling the pills. But it's in the end it amounts to just like snake oil being peddled, and the people being run out of town and just
Okay,
it's-
so it doesn't appear to be any active drug.
yeah, no, they're not poisoning people and they're not helping anybody either.
So
I mean, they might be poisoning people a little because you got to make it taste bad, but yeah, nobody died because of it.
So probably the most valuable resource out of that whole thing would be the pill press rather than the pills themselves.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, well I'm gonna let everybody down in the mine know that. Let them know that, like, look, just don't just take these drugs, because first of all, they probably won't do anything, and second of all, nobody seems to know what's in them, but it hasn't hurt anybody. Still, don't eat pills that you find.
It's just plain good logic right there.
Yep, I'm a logical guy.
The label said aspirin.
It said maybe aspirin.
It
The
literally
label
said the
said
word
maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, it definitely had the word maybe aspirin.
I thought you were describing it and like it was some word that looked like aspirin, but
No,
it
no,
says
no. It was definitely
maybe
maybe
aspirin.
aspirin.
Sure, not baby aspirin, but maybe aspirin. Well, yeah, guys, don't eat pills you find in a gold mine.
I mean, why must you limit us?
Yeah.
Like,
Dad.
there's so much potential here. This could be like secretly a super soldier drug. Like,
It could be.
I
So
can
Skinner,
see Rogers right now.
Skinner, do you want to go
Kid,
get the pills?
this isn't Base
Do you want to go
Raiders.
down?
This
to,
is not Base Raiders, y'all.
All right, so
Like-
Skidder and Allensworth, do you want to go down to the pill room? Do you want to go down to B3? Do you want to hang out? Do you want to throw stuff down the elevator shaft? What do you want to do?
Let's see.
Well, I do not actually have the skills to understand her. I am just an ER nurse, so.
And you guys, you do have to get this stuff that you want out of this place. So you could start doing that as well.
I'm literally only here to make sure no one dies. So, provided I do that, I get my cut, as far as I'm concerned.
Technically, you
So-
get your faster if you help us.
You want to convince me?
How's that for logic?
I mean, the other end of it is you could just grab as much shit as you can cram in your pockets.
I literally don't have a strength of 1, so that's not much.
Yeah.
That's
Well, fire up that elevator, guys.
yep.
Yeah.
Should it?
So
All
Are the
right, so
lights on now?
as you're contemplating, should I, shouldn't I, willy, won'ty, the power kicks back on. You know, in some places, lights light up and explode for a dramatic effect. Some places, you know, they just kind of hum gently to life before dying again. And briefly, everything's lit up very brightly, but now it's got that nice, you know, vintage tungsten glow about it. But you peer up the elevator shaft, and it looks like, you know, the big old buttons on that elevator are cherry and, I don't know, lime green for you.
nice. Should we go to the boom room and get some gasoline or something, or whatever this generator's running on?
It's a possibility.
Well, if you guys find extra gas, Joyce is Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, you guys can run some gas out.
I'll pull Joyce up to the entrance of the cave if she's not already there.
Does it look like this generator room is below the dorm room or whatever that was?
No, it's not below the dorm room. Because you would see the like cables coming in through the ceiling.
Yeah.
It looks like the generator. There's a tunnel that leads further into the hill from the generator room.
Oh. Okay. I will go check that out.
All right, it's a Russian. But Skidder and Allensworth, are you hanging out, talking about doctors, or?
I mean, in between me kicking shit to the elevator, yeah.
Oh, you're kicking shit to the elevator?
I'm not kicking shit. I'm carrying it.
Oh, okay. Well, what are you carrying from where?
Let's see. Do we want?
You guys should get all the explosives out of the mine, just in case things go terribly.
I'm going to be honest. If things go terribly, I think it's going to be because of the explosives.
That seems logical.
Moose Jaw Outfitters.
I'm going to start with the camping supplies because that seems the least likely to hurt me.
Okay. Fair enough. Are you gonna call the elevator down to you?
I mean, yes, that would make things easier. I ping everyone since I don't know who's got what, who's where anymore. Bring the elevator down so I can start packing it up.
Yeah, 5. You
Five.
do that.
Okay, I'll roll up inside to the elevator room, and because it's up on the floor above, right?
Yeah, it's
Is
on the
it?
first floor.
Okay. Well, I'll pull it down, hop in there, or no, I'll just send it down to where you guys are.
Okay.
You guys
so-
can just load onto
Why
the
can't you
elevator
just-
and I'll
Why
unload.
can't you help? Oh, well, that works.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point in me riding the extra, 10 feet between floors.
All right. So 5 spend. What was it? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 rations to get to the elevator button.
Yep,
Okay.
done.
All right. And Mill, you're in mystery room number 11 or whatever. All right. So this room, it's well appointed. There's a new sleeping bag with a nice fluffy camp pillow. You kick the camp pillow, some mice droppings crawl out, but that's pretty nice. Yeah. Other than that, it's pretty sparse. There's a lot of duck paraphernalia, like
What?
stamps and prints of ducks, like mallards,
Are these?
pintails, golden eyes, loons, the odd goose, just decorated.
Why, that's not a duck at all.
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
Hmm.
And there is on the floor, you know, there's a conspicuous rug. You pull back the rug. Oh yeah, there's a hole down into the room below.
Duck room.
So do you want to do anything in the room, or do you want to hop down or move out?
Wait, there's a hole, or it's just wires leading into another hole thing?
No, there's a definite hole. There's like a person-sized hole.
No, I will peek into the person-sized hole.
It looks like there's another room down there, like another bedroom.
Can I just drop down,
Yes.
like without dying?
I mean, you can try. No, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like 100.
Usually a good
gap.
choice. You find a strange room. I jump into it.
Yeah. Do you want to go
That's-
into the room?
that's-
You can drop
that's
yourself in
serious.
there.
Yeah, I do it.
Okay. All right. You drop yourself into the room. You know, it's somewhat feminine, but other than that, it's very similar to the other two rooms. There's some notebooks. It looks like you know, there's an inventory here of all the good stuff. So it's gonna take you a couple minutes to like read through it to see you know, what kind of crap these people have been taking. Meanwhile, Skitter loading the camping supplies. Elevator is chugging down. The elevator is at B1. Skitter, you gotta climb up the elevator shaft to get to those camping supplies.
Couldn't I just send it down to them?
Okay, yeah, alright. I forgot that was happening. Alright, you send the elevator down. Skitter, you step onto the elevator, you hit the up button. Allensworth, you getting on the elevator, you staying put.
Oh, I'm staying put. I am not about to kill myself.
Okay.
They want to offer me money, maybe I'll help them. But damn. I am here to keep them alive. If somebody gets hurt, I'll go down there.
Alright. Well, Skitter, without further ado, you press the big green button, the elevator goes up. It arrives at B1. Do you stop, or do you want to ride it to the top?
Go all the way.
Okay, go all the way.
Alright, you pass 5 on the first floor. He waves at you as the elevator, you know, just
Hi.
goes up and up.
Where's all the shit? Okay, bye.
Basically. There's a room here. There's a room here. Oh, Skitter, give me an athletics roll.
God damn it. This is what happens when I listen to everyone but the voice in my head. There, I make it.
Oh, fantastic. Alright. So there's a woman here. She charges out of, you know, from behind the elevator, like, I don't know, stand, podium, you know, summoning button. She tries to tackle you. She misses. She just lands in the elevator. She begins kind of sobbing, and you're like, whatever, but she doesn't seem to be a threat. You look into the room from whence she sprang. You see like 12 bunk beds. You know, not the world's best bunk beds by any means, but bunk beds nonetheless. You know, there's more. There's like a lantern there. There's one light. There's like you know, a bucket toilet, and you know, like a foot locker. But that's it. Other than this now crying woman.
Okay, 5, could you bring me down a level?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna hit the button.
wait.
Is she on the elevator as well?
It's probably
Yes.
a button on the
Yeah,
elevator.
there is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have to do it for you, but sure, I'll hit the button. Who's she? Don't we have enough subterranean women in our lives?
Is this a recurring thing for y'all?
I mean, we have accumulated a fair number of underground women.
You know, you're more right than I'd like you to be.
Who's she? Where'd you find her? I mean, obviously up there, but who's she?
Well, she is currently crying. I think she tried to stab me, but I feel kind of bad for like stabbing her while she's crying.
You stabbed her?
Well, no, I haven't stabbed her yet.
Wait, no, don't stab her. This is real simple. Okay.
I-
Okay.
All right,
I'm
the
going to-
elevator meets you. You know, you can see the woman. She's dirty. She has, you know, like a mining outfit on. She's got a helmet with a, you know, a broken headlight. But in, you know, the oh, let's dress as miners style, not like an actual functional mining helmet.
Okay, I'm going to try to
So-
talk to her in the most non-threatening tone I can. And just
Y'all are
say-
deeply broken people, I can gather.
Generally, yeah. So I'm going to say, hey, I'm 5. I don't want to hurt you. What's your name?
My name is Miner Evans.
Okay, Evans. Do you want to step outside, get a little bit of fresh air?
What about the lantern?
Do I have any idea what she's talking about? I don't as a player, but
You
does the
recall
character-
that there's a room with a lantern in it, but
Oh.
that's about it.
I'll tell her to don't worry about the lantern. Everything's fine. Let's go get some fresh air.
All right, give me a persuasion or leadership roll.
I'll give her the old persuasio.
Okay.
And I do. I am persuasive.
The Grand Persuasio. All right, the Grand Persuasio hikes and cajoles her through the tunnels. Spend, you know, your 4 rations.
Wait, load her up with some shit before.
Well, dude, nobody grabbed any shit. All the shit's like 3 levels below me. There's nothing on this floor.
You got a free pack mule. You're just gonna
I'm
walk her
gonna
right
get her
out.
out of the way
Unburdened.
so
Bill,
that she's
give me a
not
self-control
murdered.
roll. This one's hitting you hard. Oh,
I managed to keep my cool.
It's just 1 stress, because god damn it, yeah, she could have carried some fucking shit. What is this?
Meanwhile,
I
I'm
asked
just
for shit.
sitting here vaping.
Vaping in a at least there's lights.
Alright, Allensworth, yes. Would you like to do anything?
I'm mainly just seeing how these folks interact with the world.
Okay, fair enough.
This is gonna define how I deal with them for the future. Do I actually want to continue this situation or keep moving east?
Alright. Well, Allensworth is reviewing you all whether you know it or not. Skidder, you're on the elevator. You got command of the console. What do you do?
So, the woman is out the elevator now,
Yes, she's being persuaded out of the mine.
yeah? Okay, that's cool, let's see. That's the exit, that's the elevator.
And you were going to get your camping supplies.
I mean, I was gonna do that, but now there's more shit upstairs that I just have to check out.
Yeah, you can ride up to the bunk bed room, or you can go get the camping supplies. What do you want to do?
I'm easily distracted. That's not like a Skitter thing. That's a mean thing. So I'm gonna I'm gonna check out the room.
Okay. All right. You can give me a scavenge roll.
Ooh, I have that Ubix thing.
Yeah.
That makes me bad at it. E-
Well,
Want to? No. Well, maybe.
I wouldn't.
Why not? I'll flip it.
oh boy, is that your last one?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
expect to die within the next like few minutes.
Fair enough. All right. Well, you succeed. Um, you find. Oh boy, what do you find? You find canteen of water, some old clothes, and a wall full of scratch marks, just full of scratch marks. A
Okay.
stone wall full of scratch marks. It warms your fear cockles.
Uh, what kind of scratch marks? Like
Oh,
fingernails clawing at the wall scratch marks, counting down the days scratch marks.
yes. Maybe, so many repeated fingernails clawing at the walls that they started to eventually count the day's scratch marks.
Okay.
You can give me a self-control roll.
I was just gonna say this feels like something I should try to care about, and I proceed to care too much.
Yeah, don't care too much.
Ugh, this is fun. I'll try to not like. I won't share this with anyone. I'll keep this a little bit of trauma to myself.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. These are strangers. What's it to you? Mill, you're in the subduct room.
All right, what's in it?
Right, it's a bedroom. Are you
That's it?
scavenging?
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Critical success.
Wow.
Hey,
Okay. Well, there's the manifest and rations. So on the manifest, it lists the caches of importance, the camping supplies, the pill makers, and there's a cache 3. It's called jars and preserves.
oh no, this is gonna get gross and wrong.
What, the boom room wasn't a cache?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Is it? Does it tell me where? Is it on? I'm on B3 now, right?
It says it's on B4.
No. All right. Well,
There is a
okay.
tunnel that goes this way.
All right. Well, I will go through that tunnel.
Okie dokie. All right, Mel.
Wait, if you guys need me to, I can hop in.
Okay. Well, you okay? Got it. So Mel, the lights are on. The tank is clean. You're creeping along this tunnel. You know the smell of like fresh soil. And like
really.
Not really. Well, you used to. You used to know the smell of fresh soil. And, there's something tugging at your memory as you're crawling down this tunnel. Is that what I smell ahead? Or is it like a weird hardware store type smell? Fertilizer? Like a weird sort of chemical, naturey tang is wafting down the tunnel towards you.
Okay.
As you get closer, there's the tunnel kind of stops at a door, but it doesn't like enter flat out into the floor. It's like there's like a 2-foot drop. It looks like so if you were to like run out of the tunnel, you would fall 2 feet.
Oh. Okay. Weird.
All right, are you going to look into this room before plopping
Yeah,
into it, or are you
I
just
will
gonna
do that.
plop into it? All right.
Always.
All right. You don't need to make an awareness roll to see that the floor is covered with dirt. There are some, discarded plastic bags over in one corner. They got, pictures of horses. They got pictures of trees. It's all good, grow stuff, mulch stuff, fertilizer. Makes plants happy. Bags of fun. And then, you're panning your flashlight around these walls. And though they're mostly been like gray down here, you do see in this room that it's, kind of damp. Maybe that's the smell of the mush all over the floor. And then, there's a glint on one side of the wall. You peel your flashlight from the floor and shine it over there. Yeah, it's a black stick figure, but it's kind of like, I don't know, creeping halfway into the wall like a sunken beach ball, and it's just got long limbs going down the corner of the room, and they just disappear into the muck floor. And then there's a whole bunch of clothes all over the ground as well. Just looks
What
like
the fuck?
clothes.
Huh. I'm gonna probably turn around.
What the fuck?
Well, I mean, actually, I guess I will shoot the stick figure. Or take some distance first. Step out of the room.
You're stepping into the room or into the tunnel?
Back into the tunnel.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot the stick figure.
Okay. Give me a shoot roll.
Like, this is a scarecrow, right?
It's
Or whatever
something.
they're called. Yeah, it sounds horrible.
Whatever it is, it's fucked up.
Yeah. So are we seeing all this on GhoulNet?
Yes.
I mean, I'm not paying any attention. I'm paying attention to the woman that we just pulled out.
But yes, for those wanting to vidi, it is being vidied.
Oh, Vidi well ill there, brother.
So, is this how y'all make money? You just like look for tragedy and then record it?
I mean, usually
Messed up.
we end up with like a nice pile of goods and
Yeah.
guns.
And usually
Yeah.
it's like a contract, but this was a contract that went awry. And I used a grenade. And it only made things worse.
Oh yeah,
hey.
it was a whole lotion thing.
A whole
Yep.
lotion.
Yeah, sometimes you have these lotion situations, and well, you know how it is. You've been there.
Can't say I have. Do you want to explain this?
No.
All right, Mill, you fire off a couple rounds from your rifle. They like chip into the tunnel or into the wall of this room. A couple of them hit whatever that sunken beach ball is that's in the wall. But it just seems to take it. Doesn't seem to react, but your bullets just kind of sink into it.
Okay. Is there another door on the other side of this thing?
Yeah.
And there's no way without going into the dirt shit with all the weird clothes?
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
So,
I'm not gonna want to do that.
question for a lot of you. You think you've made enough money?
No.
The smart move here, just I am saying this as an outsider looking in your business practice, is to pull out with what you have and then, I don't know, collapse the tunnel.
To be fair, the only thing we took out of this mine so far is a hysterical woman. We haven't even taken
how about you?
pills out.
How about you take that out instead of dealing with this shit?
I mean, you're in the tunnel too. Call the elevator. Grab some shit. Grab that pill press.
Yeah. You carry it, you sell it.
I'm just a doctor. If you want my, if want me to stick around, sign me
What-
on, but
What's your medical opinion about that thing in the basement?
that thing, the basement is fucked up and should be avoided. Clearly.
Fucking aberrant.
Man, we've been running
Actually,
into a
I-
lot of those.
I don't actually know if that's what it is, but
Yeah,
it's
no,
reactor
don't.
being shot, so it can probably ruin my KDA. I would rather not.
Milk, give
Even
me a
the-
self-control roll for that comment. It was too good.
Even the fucking black math cultist is not okay
no.
with that thing.
I'm gonna will.
To just
Just
a
a
regular
normal,
failure?
yeah.
All right,
Yep.
it's just 3. Ooh, what would this be too? What's your core trait? Would you say that's your
I started cracked in detachment, so maybe that.
Yeah, definitely detachment then. Because yes, this is against your, if that was what you're thinking it was or what you fear it was, like to just leave it and not. Ooh, it's tough on you.
Yeah, I mean, I was considering throwing some grenades at it, but we are in a fucking mine.
So, hey, you, murder cultist.
Uh huh.
You know what kills more than anything else? Lack of oxygen.
I'm doing pretty good. I found some granola bars.
Yeah. Yes, but you know what will kill that thing? Blowing out the fucking entrance to this mine.
Yeah. We can do that later after we get all this stuff out. Waste not, want not. I'm gonna go back through the subduct room, climb up into the duct room, and go back to the elevator.
All right, it's just rations for each of those transfers.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Skitter,
Yep.
you're up there.
Yep.
What's next?
There's nothing good up here? Nothing
You
at
found
all?
all the good stuff.
You mean trauma?
Yes.
Trauma?
Yes.
Just like a waste of human lives?
Yes.
Nothing but memories left behind?
Yes, nothing but memories. Priceless memories.
Congratulations, you're playing red markets.
Well, this doesn't earn me money.
Nope.
That's
So
red
you're
mar-
going after the camping supplies again?
Yep.
All right.
I'm focusing.
All right, so that's just 1, 2, 3 rations to get them, and 3 to get them back to the elevator.
God, that's so many rations.
Yes, it is.
Are you trying to kill me?
No.
Yes,
You are.
No, I'm
he
not.
is.
Mm-mm.
Well, I think I may be out of rations.
What happens when you're out of rations? You need to spend. You start taking stun, right?
Yes.
I don't
No.
actually remember how
Um,
fresh I have left.
no, you do not. Hold up, you do not actually start taking stun. When you're out of rations, you become gas,
Yes.
which means that you have basically 2 rations to spend for athletics checks. And then you have to take a turn to get your breath.
Yeah. But if you're all out, once a full round passes without the character acting or taking damage, you recover the rations equal to your speed. So you just are going to be slow as all balls, and you can't carry heavy anything.
Okay. But I managed to get it done because I had exactly 6 rations left.
Oh, there you go. So you get it onto the elevator.
Alright. Oh boy. This
Uh,
is tough.
Mill.
Yep.
What you doing?
I'm gonna go down to B4.
Okay. Allensworth, what are you doing?
As of right now, I don't see this as an employment opportunity, so
Okay. Just wondering if, because they asked you to carry stuff, but you don't have to, because yes.
I mean, dude, like I'm still trying to figure out this crew.
All right, fair enough.
It seems like it seems like a real C-list type type of guys.
The best C list. All right. Mill, you are going down to B4. Are you using the elevator?
Sure, if no one else is.
Yeah, no, Skitter's off. So yeah, you called the elevator down. You catch it at B2. You gotta write it down past Allensworth. It stops at B3, and you can get off there and explore if you want, or you can just write it on down to B4.
B3 just is going to lead to the weird room, right?
Yes, the mud room.
Yeah. So whatever, just skip it.
All right. So as the elevator chugs down, your feet get wet. Water. You dunk the elevator into about 2 feet, 3 feet of water, and it stops moving, stops going down, but looks like it might be stuck down here as well. Kind of shudders and grinds to a stop. The cable doesn't jerk, but it's definitely not moving when you press the buttons. But there is a tunnel that moves forward, but it's kind of submerged.
All right, well, I will check it out.
All right, so you're moving through the submerged tunnel.
Yeah.
All right, give me an athletics roll, please.
Success.
Okay, and give me one more athletics roll.
Hey, y'all, just so you know, I have to be off to bed in the next few minutes. I have to be up really early tomorrow.
No worries, we're almost done. The rest would just be math. All right. Mill.
Just imagine Allensworth being mildly sardonic.
In the mud about hauling things worth money, and then going give me money, give me money to do this. We're yeah, but that's worth money. You're no, money.
All right, so we can
I mean,
try to
can you blame him
epilogue
based
it out
on
real quick.
the way you guys act?
Mill, you find cache 3. You get your own little special room up here. It's shit in jars.
Ooh.
It's weird, bizarre art pieces. It's IV bags full of formaldehyde going to aquariums filled with, cow fetuses, sharks, owls, albino octopi, and all that sort of weird baloney.
I'm glad we
We
killed
should have
these
went right
freaks.
to the basement.
Yeah, this is cache 3.
Do a scavenge. Is there anything actually worth anything?
Not to people like yourself, but
No.
you imagine that somebody in the recession might pay quite a bit for a shark in an aquarium preserved by formaldehyde.
True. Where's
Oh,
all the
this
water
Yes,
coming
I
from?
too have heard of. Yes, I too have heard of Damien Hirst.
But for Allensworth, at this point, you've seen, you've watched through the Bard Ubix everything. As long as these idiots stay out of the mud room, it doesn't look like anything down here is going to be able to hurt them. So if you need to get up and go back to the truck and just wait to get driven home, that would be probably a great idea.
All right, well,
Or that's what you can do and not have to stick around and do it, or you can say your goodbyes in character and go wait in the truck.
I feel like you folks need someone to talk you out of a lot of things.
Or join us on our crazy adventures.
No, it's 5. 5 is the one that you need to talk out of. horrible decisions.
Come on. I only make those like every chance I get.
Yeah.
Well, you're all idiots. But hope
Mill is the sane one.
if you
of the group.
if you want to make a bit of money, then maybe I can help you. But until then, I think I'm going to take a step away.
Well, thank you for saving our friend. I mean, he needed it. And
You
out of
all
character,
fucking need
thank you
it.
thank you for showing up and playing this with us.
Yeah, no, out of character. This was a lot of fun. I'm sorry I've been a little less attentive than usual. It's just that I swapped shifts with somebody who needed help because he's a cardiologist tomorrow. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, you should probably go get some sleep.
yeah, I'm off, y'all.
Yeah, no worries. Have a good one.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Take care.
Bye.
All right, let's all talk about him.
It's not
Obvious.
that. He's still in voice. Gosh.
Oh,
All right. So anyhow, 5. You see the
That guy's
formaldehyde
sure-
bunnies.
That guy.
Okay, now we can talk about it.
wait, so what was that? 5 is what now?
He's in the formaldehyde room, the jars and preserves room.
Wait, you mean mail it?
Mill. That's what I mean.
Okay, yeah, I was confused. I mean, nothing seems to be worth any, like, tangible money, right?
Not like to people like yourself, like I said, but probably to somebody in the recession. You could probably hawk a well-preserved shark. You know, shark fin soup is still a thing, and all that kind
Ew.
of bullshit.
I'm gonna do can I do a little bit of networking and see if I can find that one weird buyer where
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah. No,
something
you've
like this.
you have a weird buyer like set up for all the crap that you're gonna get from this place.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna let Mill know that we've got a weird buyer who will buy
All right.
weird things. So grab the weirdest thing that you can, conceivably carry, and then just leave the rest of that shit. Because, fuck, wolf. Why
Okay.
are there IV bags?
For the fresh formaldehyde.
But that's not how formaldehyde works. Never mind.
Yeah.
I guess I will wheel the formaldehyde tank shark into the elevator.
All right, you got to get that through the water tunnel.
It's a shark. What do you mean?
It's in a glass tank, so if you
Yeah.
you break it, it's gonna not be good for anybody. Its value
Okay.
will be ruined.
Oh. What do you mean? Well, I can just push it, right? It's just water. It's not like it's gonna like eat the wheels of the,
Yeah, you just got to be
it's just
careful.
a puddle.
Just
just
gotta
a
be
puddle.
careful.
Where's this water coming from, anyways?
It's like pre-flooded.
It's like the water table of the mine.
Yeah, exactly.
But this room's not flooded. But
I
the
mean,
tunnel
it is, but like only like 3 feet of it.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. We'll wheel this aquarium
This
to
is
the elevator.
weird.
All right, so this is just gonna be 2 rations to get to the elevator, but the elevator is indeed stuck.
Well, I will use my mechanic skills to unstuck it.
Okay. Give me mechanics roll. And Skitter, what are you doing?
Huffing and puffing.
Huffing puffing? Okay, fair enough.
Wait,
God, look at all these rolls.
I know. They're intense. Alright, you think you maybe have one last ride up the elevator, but if you stop at any of the floors, it's probably going to break and you won't be able to fix it.
Wait, what? What do you
It'll
mean?
go up and do 1 stop. So if you stop at any of the intervening floors, the elevator is going to be stuck at that floor.
Okay.
So where do you
Well,
ride the elevator to?
I mean, clearly I'm going to stop on the first floor. The
Okay.
ground level.
All right. All right.
Ground floor.
You get the elevator up to the ground level. You stop it, and you can wheel your soggy shark out of the elevator through the tunnel. It's going to cost a ration 2, 3, 4 to get out.
Well, I'm just gonna drop it off at the.
No, at the elevator and have 5 come
Yeah.
get it.
Or whatever.
I mean, I don't really have rations to.
You don't have refreshes?
I spent them getting that lady out of there. I assumed I was going to be pulling a bunch of bullshit, not a person. But nobody ever gave me any bullshit to haul. I have 4 rations.
Bring her ass back.
Okay. Well,
Load her.
yeah.
She's not worth a damn. She's not going back in that mine.
I mean, I can, sure.
So what? I can't like fix the elevator again?
You've fixed it as much as it could be fixed.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back and get some explosives.
All right, so that's going to be an
Yeah.
athletics to go get explosives.
I'll wheel the shark out. It's going to take a while, but I'll wheel the shark out.
I did it.
All right. Oh, I just meant a ration, not an athletics roll. But
Oh, well.
fair enough.
I did it.
All right, you did it. So you have the explosives. You have a haul's worth of explosives. What you doing?
I guess. Leaving, right?
Yeah,
Skinner,
I mean,
what are you doing?
He's already left.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he got the camping equipment out.
Oh,
Yep.
so let's go through a list and tell me how many hulls of each thing we got. We got that turret gun, right?
Uh-huh.
And then we got robot pieces, right? Punchbot
yeah.
pieces.
I have
Yes.
punch pop parts.
We got camping equipment.
Mhm.
1 hull's worth.
1 haul's worth of camping equipment? Yeah, you got all the good stuff from the camping equipment.
We have a formaldehyde shark,
Yes.
which is like many hulls worth, but let's just say formaldehyde shark.
Yeah.
And we also have a hull's worth of explosives.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we forgot gasoline.
Yes. So we don't necessarily need gas, but if there's some in the explosives room, it would be
I
handy.
can go back and get it. I have still like 2 refreshes left.
Yeah. How much can you haul at one time?
It's equal to your strength is how much you can haul.
I can haul 1.
Your strength is only 1?
Yeah, he's not a melee monster. He's a gun monster.
True. Okay. Yeah, I'd say just grab the gas. I was gonna say like we could blow this place sky high, just
Meh.
so that like whatever's in the basement never comes out.
Meh.
But
Out
you
of
know,
character. I already know what that thing is. It's not going
Yeah.
anywhere.
I mean, eventually it'll grow up through the soil
Does
to the
it?
top side.
I thought they just like stay in one place and
I mean, they grow to begin with, so I imagine given enough time, they keep growing.
And we also know that the bottommost floor
Oh,
is
sure.
full of highly flammable fluids.
there you go. I will use could I like rig a explosive
You
Timed
certainly
explosive.
could.
before I leave with the gasoline?
Yes.
Well, that's what I'll do.
All right. So, you got 1 haul of explosives to the elevator. Are you going back for more to get the fuel?
Yeah.
Okay, that's just going to be another 2 rations to
Yeah.
do the back and
Yep.
forth. All right.
Yep.
All right, and I'm knocking off a haul of fuels off of Joyce.
All right. Fair enough.
I assume a haul is 1 charge on the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But all right, so you have your camping equipment, your shark, and your explosives, and you've
And this lady.
fueled up Joyce and this lady. All right.
Who's this lady? What's her story?
Her name is Minor Evans.
And she is.
Traumatized.
What's her relationship to equivalent
Ryan-
exchange?
Slave.
Well, when you have time to talk to her, I'll let you know. Right now, she's still freaking out and like sipping on water that you give her.
Okay. Well, we'll put her in the back with the shark. Because,
All right.
what the fuck?
So let's see here. 5. You can give me a foresight roll.
Oh, I have that.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
Sometimes I say that and I don't, but
Yeah,
this
no.
time I do. It's a 1.
Okay.
Look at that. It worked. Very close to not working, but it did.
Okay. Skitter, you're there as well, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Well, you guys, Five's like flopping around with the lady, trying to get the shark into the truck. And you realize it just about at the same time. This isn't the first time. Skitter, you've been in the back of this truck before. You know what happens sometimes. The thing is, you're carrying back antiques and things largely made out of glass. The roads are also not what they once were.
Oh.
So Five's got the idea that either somebody's got to hold shit back there, or you got to put some padding and secure your cargo somehow.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that can drive, otherwise I'd be back there holding
Should-
on to shit.
There's some rope back there, right? Or something? It's a truck. Some like loops tie off hoops or whatever they're called. You know?
Yeah, tie down loops.
Skitter, so how are you gonna secure the stuff in the back of the truck?
Let's see. I'm like what was said earlier. I am gas, so I don't know if it would be a good idea for me to be back here, unless someone gives me rations.
I wish I had rations to give. I've been hauling this fucking shark out of the cave.
I hold the camping gear. That took like the rest. That's mine. Are there like carrots left?
Milk?
No.
Wait, did you have a refresh? You found a refresh worth of.
Yeah, I used it all.
Oh.
Yeah, he used it all.
Well, shit. I mean, I still have 2 refreshes left.
You want to give him one of your
Yeah, sure.
boxy granola bars? Okay.
Yeah. Well, a
What?
whole box. What?
A whole refresh
Out of
worth.
here. No. Nope.
No.
What?
I'm gonna use as much as I can, going back and forth, getting explosives
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
or gas.
To me, and I can
Actually,
do.
no, I'll get gas. Gas is expensive. I'll get as much gas as I can.
All right. So a whole trip to the gas room is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 each way.
Okay.
So it's 10 to make a whole trip.
Okay. So I'll use my other 2 refreshes to get 2 more.
Okay, got 2 more charges of gas for Joyce. Everybody
Oh, hey.
is gassed.
Well, I have 3.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So Mel has
Three.
3.
3 rations left. I guess I
Okay.
can give each of them 1.
Okay, great. Yeah, everybody has 1
Sure.
ration.
And
fantastic.
we didn't spend an interlude on the way there, so we can spend an interlude on the way back.
Nice. But I think even an interlude still takes a ration.
Yeah, it'll still. But I mean, we don't have to like get shot at by the helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the people fishing.
Right.
Yep. So, you're right. You are. Let's do the interlude as you hop in the truck and drive off. But who is securing the stuff? / how are you securing the stuff?
Tying it down.
With what?
Tying it down. Blocking the wheels.
Uh huh.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's doing it?
I can do it.
All right. Give me a foresight roll.
What?
That's
Foresight roll.
Yeah, to know if you know how to tie a knot good enough.
I will it.
To a regular success.
Uh huh.
Okay,
Well, wait, what?
because it's a failure.
Yeah,
right
to a
now.
regular success. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Alrighty, fair enough. Alright. So, let's see. You guys want to interlude on the way back? Skitter, roll me a black die. Oh, actually, just give me a whole roll.
Okay.
So I got kicked off of Twitter.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
How'd you manage that?
I was arguing with a boomer about Joanne Reed.
Oh no. You had to die on the sword, huh?
Yep. I went down posted. No, I'm appealing it because I refused to delete the tweet, but they already rejected my appeal once. It's just
And
like
the
a
soldier behind you picks up your phone and says, "Aldo Sachs."
Okay. So, Skitter, you got antagonize over. Agonize over. That's a typo. Agonize over a member of the crew. Ah, so yes, that's the talk shit about the new crew member time for sure.
Yeah.
And who are you talking with?
Let's see.
the traumatized minor lady.
No, she doesn't have any conversation.
Who's back here with me? Well, 5 is
I'm
driving.
driving.
It's just you, Mill. Muffin Man is still knocked out because he is.
Yeah. All right, Mel. Give me a give me a roll to see how you're taking whatever Skitter's gonna say. All right, you are shocked and dismissive. All right, have at it, guys.
Okay, so like, let's just deal with the new guy, because he's kind of a schmarmy asshole. Is that the right word for him? Schmarmy? Schmarmy?
No, that's not a word.
Sarcastic. God damn it! I got hit too hard. Anyway, it was sarcastic, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. Like,
Do you feel
and
it
I just
deserved
know,
or
I
something?
just know 5 is gonna try to recruit him.
What?
I don't know if I can deal with that for the rest of my life.
What? Because you feel like you're being replaced?
Oh God.
Dear God, his sarcasm's already rubbing off on you. I can't stay in such a hostile work environment.
I mean, we need a doctor. So
My mental health will just deteriorate.
I think the medical more useful than I don't know, any sort of. I'm even threatened by our new friend.
I am most certainly not feeling threatened. Not when I have a dog and a mule rented out. Does he have a dog and a mule? Can he provide you
Mule.
that companionship? I don't think so.
I ate the meal.
I think I heard you say something, but I could have heard wrong. What was that you said?
It's fine.
Yeah.
So
It's fine. All right. So that's the gist of your nice
My
conversation
God.
on the way back. The minor Evans, eventually she settles down once you get back to the rush. Seems that she was originally worked there, or was one of the first people to kind of set up shop there, and was just kind of I don't know, like taken hostage / kidnapped when the equivalent exchange crew moved in. They just kind of like used her knowledge of the mine and like that her history and just her local knowledge of the area to gather all the camping supplies and the antiques and whatnot. So she's how they knew where all the cool, I guess, antiques and stuff were.
So now we have a slave. We can go for neat stuff for us.
I'm just happily driving in the front, like we sure did good. We sure did a good thing today. Also, we got a shark. Just paying no mind to whatever weird shit's going on in the back of the truck right now.
Yeah, no, you can't hear what's going on back there. And so you succeeded. So payday, right?
Yeah, it was crap, wasn't it?
Okay, so you got the shark and the camping gear. So that's 24 bounty.
What about punch bot parts and turret guns?
Punchbot parts, we'll give those at 5 bounty. Turret gun will be 4.
So 33, all told.
Yes, 33 together.
So 11 each.
Well, unless you're gonna cut in the new guy.
Yeah.
Do
We
we
probably should.
I feel like these were so much more lucrative early on.
Yeah, they were, and now they all don't pay much at all.
They, like,
Well,
cover cost.
you did leave another box down there. You didn't get the pill
Oh.
press,
Oh yeah.
which would have been
True.
another 12.
Well,
Even so, we were pulling in like 90 something scores before.
And
I
what
bet-
good did that do you?
well,
I mean, really well.
you guys bought a whole
Power
bunch-
game.
Me, I'm ready to retire any moment now. You guys, you're just gonna be stuck here with all your cool shit being eaten by zombies.
All right. Well, speaking of that, right? So next session we're going to start planning the finale, the Mr. Joel's, the Tontine.
Mm-hmm.
So the last score. So it'll be mostly in character discussions, and there will maybe be vignettes at the end. We'll do our dream sequence vignettes. So in the dream sequence, things that you'll want to think about are hold on, like page 403 or something. So it's your dream, right? So it's your retirement goal. You've achieved it. This is like your perfect day. So you're gonna describe, for everybody at the virtual table, like a day in your new life, having achieved all that you wanted to achieve in your wildest dreams, right? And then before we all have our dreams, we're going to plan the Mr. Joel's, the just one last score, and we will do this in character. And this is, the thing that you heard of in the beginning that pretty much the Dead Presidents were founded on. So, like, what score has kept you assholes united and through thick and thin together until just, finally you're at the point where it's time to either, go big or go home. So think about location, and think not just like, the Rush or South Dakota. The neighboring states, we got Wyoming, Montana, and other places. So it doesn't have to take place super close to the Rush if you guys don't want it to. So go on Google Maps, explore around. Maybe there's a place really cool, because you have to decide on the site, the good, and then all the terrible shit that has kept people away. And that will be
Okay.
pretty much what we're doing next session, is planning that all out and having those in-character conversations.
So if we did a 4-way split off that 33, we'd each get 8, and somebody gets 9. Is everybody okay with the 4-way split for the cash?
Yeah. No problem.
Okay. Yeah. where we could go, man, I have no idea.
I made negative money.
Huh?
I made
Yes.
negative money.
Same. At least I was able to feed my kids.
Okay. Remind me how much we earned? 11?
No.
8.
8?
Yes. But I mean, the big one, it'll pay off everything.
Yep, the big one will be enough for everybody to reach their retirement goals, and for those that have reached their retirement goals, like be set up as a king. If that's what you want.
I mean, I've hit like 3 of them.
Because Skitters right now, for example, is like basically go to Canada and hang out with the new government. But after completing the Joels, he could maybe be the leader of the Enclave, or never have to work once he's there, or be set up with just like a nice cushy government job, or run entertaining rodeos and train horses forever. Whatever dream you come up with, Skitter. For you and Scooter.
I think we should do something in a missile silo. There's tons of those out here.
Well, yeah. So there's tons of cool stuff. There's tons of weirdo missile silos, weird historic sites, geographical features. Devil's Tower is like not too far away, even though it's in Wyoming. That's
true.
It's closer than some other places you've been in South Dakota. So don't limit yourself to just the Black Hills area, is what I'm saying.
Ooh, the secret missile base on top of Devil's Tower.
See, anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
399.
Questions, comments, concerns?
I wish there was more weird shit going on in that mine. And maybe we just kind of took our time exploring it, but it seemed like there could have been a lot more creepy shit or like mysterious stuff in there.
I'm kind of actually the opposite. I feel like that place was unlivable for an enclave. Like, what the fuck? Why do you have so many auto turrets and a fucking punch bot that punches anything that lives, mind you? It doesn't discern between like friendlies. And a fucking scarecrow, if that's what that was, which is something that just like wraps around anything living in the perimeter and drains them of life.
Well, so yeah, on your guys' approach, you did set off the alarm, so they were able to cut the power, but it just needed to be reset at the generator. And it only holds like 5 people anyhow. It doesn't support like a whole enclave.
Oh. Okay, I mean, yeah, it was fine.
Skitter, thoughts?
Hmm. Here's a suggestion for you.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if the penalty for failure wasn't automatically injury. Maybe it could be a penalty to the next roll or something.
Okay.
This is just for you specifically, because imagine if I
just died because you failed an athletics roll?
Yeah.
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 I gotcha.
Also, fire in mines is really bad. I feel like that should have been much worse.
Well, you guys spent will to kind of avoid it, so.
True.
I was trying to think about ways where I could maybe pump fresh air down there, but I don't have any mechanics or anything, so I couldn't rig anything up. Like, we have air brake and like compression cylinders on the truck, but I have no means of making it work.
Location, so wouldn't it have like air cyclers or something somehow? I don't know.
You didn't turn the power on until like everybody had already done the damage.
Yeah, I tried to make it a dungeon, but not too dungeony. I don't know if it was too dungeony. Near the end, it started to feel a little too dungeony, but I don't know. It was a mine, So
It was a mine, so it was inherent.
Yeah, it just comes with the territory.
okay.
Yeah.
Happy May Day, everyone.
Oh, happy May Day.
Yeah.
All right.
Bomb shit.
So we'll bomb shit and same time next week and
I
bring.
should be able to make next week.
Yes, you should.
I should.
Okay.
Yes.
And we will be planning the finale. So bring your creative sacks and get ready.
There's 399 Minuteman 3 missile silos in North Dakota, Malmstrom AFB. I don't know what the hell that is.
Air Force Base.
Oh, there you go. Montana and Wyoming. That's
Yes.
where all of our missile silos are?
Yes.
Those
Yeah.
3 states?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I was talking about. So, and they're also in Arkansas. Here's a concerning thing: those things catch on fire very easily, and there are nuclear warheads.
All right. Say goodbye to the internet, everybody.
Bye. We're
Okay.
gonna bomb
How do you know that they catch fire so easily?